The Path to Yourself, a story that will change your life. Sophia had always loved observing the world. She could spend hours watching raindrops slide down the window, the wind swaying the branches of trees, and passersby rushing about their business, completely unaware of how beautiful life was. But one day, she stopped noticing these little things. Life became monotonous, like frames from an old movie played on repeat. Every morning, the same alarm clock, the same route to university, the same conversations with friends that sounded like a broken record. How are you? Fine. But inside? Inside, she felt empty. Sophia often asked herself, is this what life is supposed to be? Work, studies, routine that swallows me whole? What if I'm just living someone else's script? But she pushed these thoughts away because they only made her feel more anxious. One evening, as she was walking home after a long day, her attention was drawn to an old woman. She was sitting on a bench under a street lamp, her long silver hair flowing in the wind, holding something that looked like an ancient compass. "Child, you are lost," the woman said, never taking her eyes off the spinning needle. Sophia slowed her steps. "Excuse me, what did you say?" The woman lifted her gaze, and Sophia felt as if she was looking into an entire universe. "You're searching for a path, but you don't know where to go, do you?" A chill ran down Sophia's spine. How could this stranger know what she was feeling? "I'm just tired," she replied, not even knowing why she was answering at all. The woman smiled and handed her the compass. "Take this. It won't show you north or south, but it will point you toward what is truly yours." Sophia hesitated but took it. It was probably just some old trinket, but when she looked at the needle, it suddenly started spinning faster and faster until it stopped. And at that moment, she saw something strange, a little girl standing right in front of her. She was in the middle of the street. It was Sophia herself, but as a child, small, bright-eyed, with hands covered in paint. "You forgot about me," the girl whispered. Sophia blinked, and the vision disappeared. She quickly turned to the bench, but the woman was gone. That night, she barely slept. She kept staring at the strange compass, remembering how she used to spend hours drawing as a child. Why had she ever stopped? The next morning, Sophia decided to try again. She bought a sketchbook and paints, sat at her desk, and drew the first line. Her hands trembled slightly. But as she got lost in the process, the hours flew by. A few weeks later, she posted one of her drawings online. The comments shocked her. "This is amazing! Your style is so unique! I would buy this!" For the first time in a long time, she felt a spark of true joy. 6 months passed. Sophia was now taking commissions, creating art, and even opening her own page to showcase her work. She no longer felt empty because each day was filled with purpose. One day, as she was walking through town, she stopped near that same bench. Her heart pounded. "Thank you," she whispered into the air. And just for a second, she thought she saw a familiar figure in the distance, a glimpse of silver hair disappearing into the crowd. She blinked, and the woman was gone. Each of us has a compass inside, but not everyone dares to look at it. Sometimes we feel lost, but the path has always been right in front of us. We were just too afraid to take the first step. Don't ignore your true passions because they are the map to your happiest life.